Because Fuck You, That's Why is a founding member of the Odd Pods Media Network.
Hello and welcome to episode 309 of BFYTW. 309 doesn't clean a damn thing. I'm your host, Pantsless Aaron. We're going to do a panel show inspired podcast where we play 3 silly games, and whoever comes out on top is the winner and gets absolutely nothing for their trouble. But then neither does the loser, so it's all good.
Yay!
Just here to have fun, have a good time, and hopefully you enjoy it too. Let's get started by introducing our players. First of all, he is a gamer and a storyteller, and he used to be my youngest friend. Now he's Augie.
He's a gamer and a storyteller. Whenever he's awake, he's gonna get baked. It's Augie Doggy 08.
Yay! It's me.
It is you. Hello, Augie. What's going on, man?
Pardon me. Good. I'm not much. Not a whole lot.
As always, I like to introduce our players by asking a question, and this week's question is there a genre of entertainment, be it like music, TV, movies, video games, that you have been getting into recently, and why?
Well, my attention span is like a fucking rat. I will be everywhere and all things all the time, but sometimes something does catch me for a good chunk of time. And this time around, it is RTS games. I got my hands on the definitive edition of Dawn of War, and it just feels better. It looks better, and it's just been so much fun going through and just crushing all sorts of stuff. It's hitting that itch that Age of Empires used to do, but I'm just like been kind of burnt out on Age of Empires, so I wanted to try something a little bit new-ish.
Fair enough. Glad to hear you've been enjoying that.
Hell yeah, it's awesome. I've been watching them play. It's been cool. Cause like I'm not good at RTSs and shit, so watching Augie play them.
Like,
I've been playing since early StarCraft. But
Yeah,
like
I've played since the very first Warcraft.
I
suck
enjoy.
At them. I'm not
like,
quick.
I enjoy like heavy, crunchy, like economic simulation games in board game form when you're sending workers to do certain things, and in a way that does feel a little bit like a turn-based strategy game because everybody takes turns in a board game usually. But I don't know, for whatever reason, real-time strategy games never really scratched that itch with me. I think I've played a couple with you guys in the past, but it's just never really like sunk in. I think the closest I ever got was Warcraft.
Yeah.
I played Warcraft 1 and 2 all the way through.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
They were great.
Those are good ones.
And I loved Total Annihilation, but I loved the soundtrack more than the game.
Right.
The soundtrack
as
was
did Jorge.
incredible.
I remember him talking about that
yeah.
a lot.
Total
Yeah.
Annihilation was pretty good.
That
too.
game was good.
The game is enjoyable too. Like it's not a bad game at all. It's
No.
just like the soundtrack kicks so much ass. I listened to it outside of the game more often than I played the game. But anyway,
My brain's always in like overclock, so when I'm playing games like that, it's just perfect for me. I can micromanage and shit and do like multiple things at once.
yeah, it's got to scratch an itch.
It does.
in your brain to be like on top of several things
To be able to do multiple things, actually be able to do multiple things at once.
and to
as
do it
opposed to just
efficiently is
Yeah.
a big deal in RTS. I know for
satisfying.
sure.
Yeah, when it goes works out.
When it all works out and you just stomp the hell out of the opponent because they couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
Like some games of Scythe we've played.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Anyway,
know what you're talking about.
his opponent is a veteran and a podcaster, and as it turns out, a veteran podcaster. It's Stevie.
Ah.
It's Stevie. What a weird asshole.
Still true after all this time.
What up, Stevie?
Still, I mean,
You know, living life, having fun, enjoying things. The sun came out.
Yeah, I was going to say you've actually gotten less weird, but then you finished that with the sun came out, as if that was a perfectly normal thing to say at the end of that statement.
Tomorrow the sun will rise.
So yeah, you're still weird.
Yep.
Well done.
Thank you.
Stevie, is there a genre that you are still or recently getting into, and why?
Yeah, comedy. I'm really starting to get into comedy.
Now, I thought you've been into comedy for a while.
No, but now it's
do you mean
getting
you've
more.
been really digging into comedy?
I've been
Okay.
watching Last One Laughing, but not the American version, the Canadian version that just came out 2 years ago, apparently.
Oh, there's an American version?
Yeah.
I just knew about the British version.
Yeah. There's an American one. We watched it last year, end of 2025. I
don't
think.
remember that one, but yeah.
But this is the Canadian one, and like, let's see who's in it. I can't think of anybody.
There's
now.
a lot
Colin
of them,
Mockery's
but Colin
in it.
Mockery's the big one.
Oh my God,
Fucking-
Colin Mockery's in it?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
Tom Green is in it.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, dude, he's hard. May from Taskmaster, she was in it.
Oh, and
fuck, I can't remember her last name.
Meg
May-
Martin. May Martin.
Martin,
May
yeah.
May Martin.
Um,
Hell yeah, she's brilliant.
Dave from Kids in the Hall.
Dave Foley?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I want to see this too now. Shit.
I can't remember the guy's name from fucking Letterkenny, and it's pissing me off. But he's a fucking genius. Really a big dude, beard.
Big beard.
He's fucking hilarious. Oh god, there's a couple other people on it too, but goddamn, dude, it's
Wow, that cast
good.
sounds stacked.
the episodes
honestly.
are about 35 minutes long. It's on streaming. I'm not saying their name because fuck them, they don't pay us. But you can find it or fucking pirate it. I don't give a fuck. Check it out.
Cold blooded.
Yeah, it's Canada.
Cold blooded.
They don't care.
It's Canada. I don't care.
No, I care. I said they don't care.
Oh, dude.
Because it's not paying any of the American companies. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Yeah.
Or whatever. They already got paid
Well,
to use
Canada,
it.
if you do care, we apologize.
Yeah, if you do, sorry. I love you, Canada.
We love you. Sorry.
You know I love you.
Sorry.
I love you so
sorry.
much. Oh, God, we got to go there and get some pancakes and then some fucking poutine, man.
All right. Enough of Canada. Now it's my turn. Hi, I'm your host, Pantsless Aaron. Augie, hit it.
Pantsless Aaron,
The host of BFYTW.
Pantsless Aaron,
He'll trick some stoners for a laugh or two.
Pantsless Aaron.
So I think anybody who's been listening to the last couple episodes will know where I'm going with this. I have been big into survival horror in a big bad way.
Yeah.
I played, and more to the point, I've been playing survival horror games that I've never played or beaten before. I played and finished Them and Us, Tormented Souls 1 and 2. I just finished Alan Wake, and I just started Alan Wake 2.
Oh, nice.
And Alan Wake 2, Alan Wake was okay, but Alan Wake 2 is a hell of a game. Alan Wake 2 so far is incredible. But I don't know, for whatever reason. And what's weird is, like, you'd think this would have to do with Resident Evil because they got a new Resident Evil coming out in like days. But I don't have a reservation for it. I'm not expecting to play it when it comes out. I've just been on this huge survival horror kick for whatever reason. But I'm enjoying the shit out of it. I've enjoyed all of those games to one point or another. And Alan Wake 2 so far is the top of the crop at the moment. But
Yes.
Okay.
but I've really been digging these games. Like Alan Wake 2 feels more like a detective / adventure game than a survival horror, really. But there are definitely survival horror elements, and yes, you do have to fight things that are coming at you with large blunt objects or axes, which is always
geez.
fun.
Nice.
So no, I've been really getting into it, really digging into them, and enjoying the hell out of them. And I don't know where it's going to go after this. Like, I don't have anything planned after that. But I'm sure there are other survival horror games in my Steam or GOG library that I've been ignoring.
And there's
There's
plenty
games you've
of-
probably never even touched.
Have you ever
in
played?
there.
Have you played World of Horror?
I've heard of it. It's like a 2D black and white pixel art game by a
Detective.
Japanese developer.
Detective game.
Yeah.
You'd like it.
I'm pretty sure I'd be all over it, like
Yeah.
white on rice.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
In
it's
the
good.
snowstorm in Kentucky.
Moddable too.
Kentucky.
I don't know. It's the whitest place I could think of outside of Wyoming.
I mean, I'd say you're throwing shade, but that's too dark.
Oh. What the fuck? All right, let's get on to our games. We've got 3 silly games. We're starting off with a brand new game that we may never play again.
Okay,
I
cool.
just devised this game because of the level of absurdity of these news stories. We're playing a game called Have I Got Absurd News for You?
Oh god.
I've got 3 news stories, and all our players have to do is tell me which one I've judged to be the most insane story of the week.
Okay.
And I've got 3 really good ones. We're going to go over them one at a time, and then after we're done going through over all 3, our players will take turns choosing, and we'll see how it goes. So first up on this list, naked man steals an ambulance with a patient inside.
Oh.
And this didn't even happen in Florida.
Texas
That's
or
so
Ohio.
surprising.
Texas or Ohio? Which one?
So,
Sheboygan.
does anybody else want to?
Sheboygan.
Sheboygan's actually close. It's Wisconsin.
Yes, dude.
The Wisconsin Rapids
Nice.
Police Department, a gentleman by the name of, and I can't believe this name, his name is Feltz. He was on the run and evading law enforcement. We don't know how or why he came to be naked, but we assume that has something to do with why he was on the run from law enforcement.
Probably. It makes sense.
Yeah.
They stole his clothes.
He noticed an ambulance parked nearby. There were 2 paramedics who were dealing with an emergency call and had loaded a patient into the back of the ambulance for care. And the naked man saw an opportunity and climbed into the driver's seat. And the paramedics noticed that the naked guy was messing with their vehicle. One paramedic got out of the ambulance and tried to get Feltz away from the wheel, but Feltz started the engine. The second paramedic, still in the vehicle, tried to prevent Feltz from taking off, but he was reportedly forced out of the ambulance.
Oh my god.
And then Feltz drove off with the patient still in the back. The paramedics called for help, but the police did not believe them at first.
What the fuck? Sorry,
Chief,
I was gonna try not to swear. I did
Chief
not write us
Daniel
long.
Hostin said, you hear that come over the radio, hey, someone has stolen an ambulance. And your first thought is, did they just say someone stole an ambulance?
That's
But they did take the call seriously and sent officers after Feltz. This resulted in an 18-mile police chase.
Oh no.
oh god.
That poor person.
They deployed several tire deflation devices to stop Feltz. However, he plowed through them without slowing down.
Yeah.
Finally, officers from Pittsville, who had come to support the Wisconsin Rapids Police Department, were successful in stopping him. They threw stop sticks on the road that shredded the ambulance's front
Yeah.
tires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And without being able to control the vehicle, he slid off the road. They surrounded the vehicle and ordered him to get out. He didn't at first, but he did eventually surrender. The patient was luckily not hurt during the whole thing, and their condition hadn't gotten any worse, but they were quickly taken to a hospital for further treatment.
God damn. That's scary, man. But
I mean,
the naked part, that's where the absurd part comes in here. I
Just
get
imagine being the guy in the back who's taken it's just like broke your arm, or I don't know what could have happened to this poor guy. You're already having a bad day.
it. Like,
You
it's
get
there,
loaded
like,
into the ambulance, and the ambulance suddenly takes off at top
like,
speed. and you're
hey,
like,
buddy, I'm your new driver.
And
Guess where we're
you
going?
look up and you see a naked man driving the car.
We're heading to Tijuana.
I would start screaming and never stop. I just like
I'm like, how many syringes
Just-
are in this place?
if this poor
Let's get this
bastard
guy with something.
hurt himself doing in some way and had to call for emergency help and ambulance.
Now you're scared to call an
and
ambulance.
he gets hijacked. Like the worst day ever. Just the worst
Like,
day
I
ever.
don't understand. I don't get it.
It's incredible.
don't get
Augie, any thoughts?
I was looking up what was the longest naked streak. Like how far you can get distance wise
Before getting
See if he
like,
got
somebody
canceled
got
or-
caught like
there a
biggest
world record?
If there's like a world record in like the NFL
Guinness or
of,
something?
or any like major sporting
Oh, like
event.
televised, like how
Yeah,
long
like
you're
how
naked?
far they got, like terms of like meters.
Yeah,
I was trying to see if maybe he was trying to beat the world record or something like that.
not even close, right?
I'm
No.
pretty
Yeah, I
sure
didn't
that
think so.
wasn't his
He
goal.
cheated because he used a vehicle.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah,
Technically, he was
disqualification.
wearing the ambulance.
Oh yeah, yeah. You do have to be
Yeah,
100% naked if you are going to
I've-
compete at the
I've
professional
always
level.
considered driving
as
to be
these
wearing
athletes
my
do.
car.
Yeah.
So,
Well, his ass cheeks were definitely wearing into those seats.
Eh,
oh man, imagine cleaning that up.
no.
Burn it.
Impound. Burn it. Crunch it.
Donate it to the fire.
The tires are already shredded. You
Burn
might
it.
as well shred the whole thing.
Yeah, you don't need that. It's not sanitary.
All right, let's move on to story number 2. Ridiculous plan developed at Florida Zoo saves wild rhino's eye in Africa.
Oh, jeez.
So this occurred
I heard this one.
This occurred in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
A rare male white rhino named Thuza was introduced to a new area in the country, but he developed a difficult parasitic eye infection.
Oh no! Oh God! The poor thing.
Parasites were literally eating his eye.
Aw.
And the condition threatened to blind him, which, if you know anything about rhinos, that's a death sentence.
Their eyesight's not great as it is.
No. Fortunately, there is a cure. Thuza's illness, he just needs eye drops.
Oh.
However, you try giving an irate, half-blind rhino eye drops.
Oh fuck! No! Never mind. Yeah. No.
They reached out to experts from a Florida zoo who had experience in getting animals to allow humans to treat them.
Okay.
And in their case, they decided, we're going to give this rhino touch therapy. They lured him into a tight chute with his favorite treats. So he'd be kind of not stuck per se, but
less mobile.
He would be less mobile. He would be, tightly confined, but not completely. And the animal experts taught Thuza to tolerate humans touching him.
Holy crap!
And they did this over a week. And they also sprayed him with water directly in the face to get him used to getting the drops in his eyes, hopefully. And in less than a week, Thuza was calm enough that he let them put eye drops in his eye.
No way.
Yep. And he's now on the road to recovery, and he's still going through treatment.
That's awesome.
Positive behavioral training is a well-known
The
practice.
power of love.
Yeah, the national park people
Power
in
of
Zimbabwe, it's the Hwange or Hwangi, I'm not sure how to say it. But the national park people in Zimbabwe said, we didn't think of it, and when they proposed it, it was a completely ridiculous idea to us.
Which is fair, because you're like, no, we're not going to touch a fucking rhino. Like, no.
I mean, who would? But then you see people touching lions and tigers and bears. Oh
bad
my.
shits
it usually happens to them.
Usually.
Not always.
No.
Not always. It really depends.
It happens less
It does, yeah.
and less.
Less, because
It really
everything's getting
depends
used to
on
humans,
if they
that's
have
why.
It really depends on if they have a positive relationship to that person.
Yeah.
That's true.
An animal knows when you're not.
Yeah, they can
Not
get a
good.
sense if you're bad. All your fucking
But
weird.
at the
gross
end of the
senses
day,
are
a
coming
tiger's still a tiger, a lion's still a lion.
And I do love seeing those videos online that pop up every now and then of a wild animal seeing like a rescuer or someone that trained them, and they just go wild with affection.
Yeah,
and it's really
That's
charming to
awesome.
see that there's like, I don't know, it feels a little bit like there's more connection between us and animals than
fuck
you would
yes.
think. You know.
Holy crap, yes, dude. I 100% believe that.
So yeah. They said the rhino had literally had bleeding eyes, and he was rubbing them nonstop, and they were looking at the potential of him losing his eyesight completely. But now he's getting better. He's on the mend,
Yes.
and every indication is that he's going to have a full recovery and go on to live a long, healthy white rhino life.
That's so cool, man. I'm voting for that one. I don't even know what the other story is, but I'm voting for that one.
All right, well, let's find out. Our third story. Chinese woman adjusts community mirror for better feng shui. Causes series of traffic accidents. This is legitimately one of my favorite stories that I've come across. So you've heard of feng shui. You know how it works.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how it works, but I've heard of it.
It's a Chinese tradition that you can change the conditions of your life by rearranging furniture, objects, even whole entire buildings to channel natural energy flows. Mm-hmm. I mean, whether or not it works, you can decide for yourself. But generally, you should probably stick to just rearranging stuff in your home. Otherwise, you could cause a lot of trouble, like this Chinese woman. She'd suffered a streak of bad health and misfortune. and she consulted a feng shui master who concluded that a traffic mirror at a nearby intersection was flooding their house with demonic energy.
No, why would you say that?
She went and turned the traffic mirror in another direction. This is at an intersection with a blind corner.
Oh, no.
And this led to several accidents. Police intervened. Local authorities installed another mirror. That did not stop her. She tampered with all of them and did not stop until the property manager cemented the mirrors in place.
Wow, what the fuck?
Now, she, by some miracle, she is not in any legal trouble over this, but they told her she would face legal fallout if she touched them again.
That's fair. Like, put a shade up.
Time will tell whether she complies or goes after the mirrors with a jackhammer. Now, what I want to know is, has turning the mirror actually improved her life any at all?
Did it help the day one?
I'm going to guess no,
Yeah.
because the cops are now hounding her, for rightly so, for what she's doing. So that can't be an improvement. And I'm like,
I don't get it.
I know.
Like, I understand, like, whatever. Say there are demons coming from another realm and their pathway is a fucking mirror. That's fine. Put something
is
in
it though? Is it though?
Put something in between that. That's all I was saying, to make another barrier.
Or is it complete fiction? I
No.
mean,
Like,
honestly,
some people are just fucking nuts and believe that.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
not nuts and believe it.
Look, man. Clearly,
Look at you both siding the demon from a mirror party.
yeah. Clearly, look, man. Clearly, Shui flung up. Did that come out right?
Boo.
No, yay.
Shafe swung up.
Oh, man. I can kind of get the theory behind of the quote-unquote feng shui, because you're changing your environment even so slightly. It's a refreshing sight to your brain, and it's satisfying. That's why it helps. It put you into a positive mindset so that the rest of your day goes good. I used to change my shit around every 3 months just so I could do that. It would make me feel better. It's fucking weird, but... I would clean my room and change it around every 3 months. I mean, I clean it every day, but I'd change it around every 3 months, like deep clean it. It's so nice.
I'm surprised. Like, I totally zoned out if the dude, like the guy who gave her the advice, got in trouble or not.
Honestly, he's the one who should be getting in trouble because he's the one.
Because
who
he's the
told
one that
her-
suggested
He
it.
he suggested it in the first place. He's like, it's that thing's fault. Like,
Wait a minute.
Pretty sure China has like terrorism laws
Can't they just break the mirror?
for feng shui though, like,
for like. I mean, he could say it's feng shui, but really, what they did was cause accidents, cause problem with the infrastructure.
honestly, you know what? And
which is partisan.
And I hope
shit.
I hope this occurs to her. If she's really that concerned about it, maybe she should put up her own mirror, redirecting the demon energy somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like, find the part of the mirror that's pointing at your house and just, like, find the spot where it's entering your house and just put a giant mirror there.
Yeah.
That way, they can keep their mirror. You can keep the demonic energy out of your house. You're all
Send
good.
it towards
So
the
when
Ghostbusters.
so when the clouds finally clear and the sun beats down in just the right angle,
Yes! Ah, my eyes! A whole bridge, just accidents.
Oh, my God. That,
just catches the building right next to her on fire.
that would be amazing if somehow she still caused an accident with this new
It was
mirror.
way worse, though. It's like catastrophic and shit.
Incredible.
She's the reason that fucking boat ran into that fucking bridge.
which one?
Oh, Jesus. All right.
I don't read the news.
Apparently not. Okay. Gang,
Oh
it
my
is game time.
God.
Also, that was years ago. What the fuck?
Augie won the last game, I believe. The one last
Yeah.
episode. Stevie, it is your turn to go first. Which one of these did I call the most insane story of the week? And of course, if neither of you pick it,
Most
the second most
insane.
insane.
All right. So it was the naked ambulance driver. Technically,
Yeah.
he was an ambulance driver.
Story number 1, naked man steals an ambulance with a patient inside. Story number 2, ridiculous plan developed at a Florida zoo saves a wild rhino's eye in Africa. Or story number 3, Chinese woman adjusts community mirror for better feng shui, causes series of traffic accidents.
It's messed up. I'm gonna deny the rhino because I think you enjoy it. If this is like shared block, definitely, yeah.
So that leaves just naked man stealing an ambulance or Chinese woman causing a series of traffic accidents by
the fact
adjusting
that
a mirror.
multiple fucking times though. It's not like it's once. So I gotta go with the Chinese lady adjusting the mirror. Just because it was one time, whatever. She kept going back to do it. Like that's insanity, right? Because isn't that the definition of insanity? Keep doing the same thing, same result after.
Technically, I guess. Okay. In that case,
change it up,
Augie,
lady.
you may choose between the naked man stealing an ambulance or the ridiculous plan developed at Florida Zoo to save a wild rhino's eye in Africa.
My vote is for GTA 6 Grand Theft Ambulance Naked Jacker Edition.
And that will get Augie the point, because I absolutely picked the
Nice.
naked man stealing the ambulance. I just thought it was for something. I think the moment that cemented it for me was the police going, "Can you say that again?" Like the literal double take of the police to be like, "What?"
Like that's fair.
Could you please repeat that?
Which is funny because I've
just the
done that in
unbelievability of it,
GTA or
yeah.
I've done that in Saints Row countless times.
Got naked and jumped into an ambulance.
I mean, yes.
Wow.
You don't think about it, but you do.
You just go and do it.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just like, I'm just going
natural.
to steal this
See,
ambulance.
it's not that insane now, is it?
Well, I mean, you would think so. You would think so, but that's a video game. Like, actually happening in real life is kind of fucked up.
You know what's
Yeah.
really fucked up? It happens more often than you think.
I mean, this is the first news story we've done about this exact incident, so I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I
But-
guarantee you, there's a lot more naked people like jumping in.
Stealing ambulances.
Yeah.
Stealing
All
vehicles
right,
in
if you're
general.
listening to this and you find another news
Please.
story, please send it in.
Send it.
Naked man
'Cause it
stealing
can't-
shit.
it can't be
please
that
send it our
unique.
way.
There's
not
no
the naked
way.
man, just the news article.
Yeah, we don't need to see the naked man.
No, we don't.
don't
For
send us.
now, Augie wins that game and gets 1 episode point. Congratulations, Augie. You are in the lead, but Stevie can take it back real easy. Game 2 is going to be worth 2 points. We're going to play that right after this.
Hey, you there. We've got a question for you. Are you tired of clickbait stories and the loudest voices driving discussions in culture and entertainment?
If so, I'm Dylan.
I'm Kendall.
And I'm Corey. And we host the podcast From the Middle. We're middle class guys living in the middle of America, in the middle chapters of our lives with points of view somewhere in the middle.
We take a more reasonable and centrist approach in our discussions covering genres like comedy, culture, entertainment, and interviews with really interesting folks like business owners, comic creators, doctors, news anchors, New York Times best-selling illustrators, professional stand-up comics, and more. We really value a relaxed and conversational podcast, one that we hope is so fun and laid back, you'll forget you're not actually hanging out with us.
So search at From the Mid Pod, just like it sounds, or check us out everywhere you can find podcasts.
Bow, bow, mailbag, bow, bow, bow. Yeah, what's it up, you bow, bow, bow. Mailbag, bow, bow, bow. Getting them letters. And welcome to the mailbag. It's going to be a short one this time. We've only got one comment on our Patreon, but Stevie, who's it from and what is it posted to?
Oh, it's from show number 308. We're not lost anymore.
Literally the last episode.
Yeah. We just did that one. And from our buddy Bill M. Oh, part of that afternoon cartoon thingy.
Yes, which we got to be a part of.
Yeah. Oh my God, I want to get on there. And he says, oh my God, the first song I thought of for an end battle song was You Get the Touch by Stan Bush.
You got the touch.
Oh my God. It was the only thing that
I
made
mean,
you...
that is such an 80s pick. I love it.
It is, and what's great about that is that's the only thing I think that made you feel okay after everything that happened in that movie. That song actually brings you up a little bit.
Yeah, I
Or
imagine it
was
would.
it Rodimus Prime at that point?
Rodimus Prime.
Yeah, Hot Rod.
Erogenous.
Erogenous Prime.
Erogenous Prime.
We need to reboot a
Oh
movie,
man,
guys.
I need to see that show.
God. What's that? Don't worry about it. I forgot it too.
Just a range of sex toys that turn into robots that have more sex toys on their hands and legs.
Oh my God, I thought of a very bad joke, and I don't know if I should say it. So I'm gonna say it, and if I don't like it,
If it is what I think it is, don't.
I'll
Don't
edit
say
out.
it.
Okay.
Let's go on to the next one, would you?
There's no next one.
There is
Cool.
a
That
next
was
one. That's
it.
it.
Cool.
That's
All right.
We'll keep the dirty jokes for us.
it. Okay. That's been the mailbag. Now back to the show. Hey man, welcome back. It's time for game 2. Game 2 is going to be called One Thing or Another. I wasn't going to sing any. Stop singing. Stop it.
I did a different one.
Oh, okay, good.
I did it on purpose.
Yeah. So this is a game where I've got lists of 10 things, and our players just have to tell me whether it's one thing or the other.
Oh.
If they're each player gets to guess at half of each list, and whoever gets more correct after both lists wins the game and earns 2 episode points. So, we do have 2 lists this time.
Okay.
I think last time we did this, we did 3, but
It's okay.
for one thing, our episodes have been running long.
And
So
you were overachiever back then.
I've been trying to slim things down
Yeah.
a little bit.
That's
so-
fair. That's fair.
He's doing a diet. The show's on a diet.
Yeah, the show's on a diet.
It got over 300 and he needs to go on a diet.
Needs to weigh a little less. So, so we're going to do 2 lists, and our first list is: are these a Metallica lyric or a Justin Bieber quote?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Stevie, you lost the last game, so you have the choice. Do you want to go first on this list, or would you rather go first on the second list?
I would like to preface this with saying I apologize now. The answers are not the opinion of the user. Just saying.
To whom, Metallica fans or the
Anybody.
Bieber fans?
I'm like, you're going to offend
Somebody. I know.
Nah.
I was like, I'm gonna go second.
You're going to go second, so
Yeah.
you'll go first.
So
on
I can
these
be the
second.
first and so everybody.
you start. You start.
All right,
this.
Augie, you start us off.
I don't give a
Xanthus
shit.
listed up.
Here's the first quote. I felt good like salt and freshly baked bread. I felt good like salt and freshly baked bread.
Metallica?
Is this a Metallica lyric or is it a Justin Bieber quote?
I'm pretty sure it's a Metallica quote.
You're going with Metallica. Stevie, what do you think? Just devil's advocate here. You can say whatever you want.
I think Augie doesn't know his music.
I think he's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Augie, final decision. What do you think?
You know, Steve makes a good point. I know nothing about music, but in that case, I'm going to keep my answer.
You're gonna stick to Metallica.
It's a 50-50, right?
It is.
I mean, it is.
But in this case, you are wrong. That is a Justin Bieber quote. Not
I don't
a
feel bad
Metallica
about
lyric.
that.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't feel
No,
bad.
I wouldn't.
I would feel bad if you get too many.
I don't
points this
have
round,
that
honestly.
much
Yeah.
animosity against that guy, but I don't listen to
No,
his stuff.
that's where I'm at.
I have plenty of animosity.
I know that Bye
after
Bye Bye
all
song.
the things I've heard of him doing. He's just not a good person. Come after me. I don't give a shit. Stevie.
Him, not me. Him. I got
Stevie.
shit to do.
Yeah, I got other shit to do.
Stevie, what about this? Whatever they have in Korea, that's bad.
Was this a song quote?
Whatever they have in Korea, that's bad.
I agree.
Is this a Metallica
Korea?
lyric
Oh, lyric or quote?
or is this a Justin Bieber quote?
Oh.
Yeah, not him singing something.
Oh, that's where I was getting screwed up.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Let's go with Justin Bieber quote, but it's probably going to be Metallica.
Okay, your first instinct is Justin Bieber quote.
Yeah.
Augie, what do you think?
Everybody knows that good old Metallica song.
Fuck Korea.
What they got in Korea is bad.
Wow.
All right, Stevie, final answer.
Don't specify which one.
Are you sticking with Bieber or are you switching to Metallica?
I am choosing him as the answer. Yes, Bieber is the answer.
He's sticking with Bieber.
Yeah.
And he's right to do so. That is a
Yeah.
point to Stevie. That is a Bieber quote.
I got one.
There's more to it than that, but it would have made it sound less like a song lyric if I'd included more. So,
That's fair.
That's fair.
in any event, here's the next line. What don't kill you, make you more strong. Augie. What don't kill you, make you more strong.
I mean, the way it's
Is that
said,
a Metallica lyric? Or
Yeah, the way it's said makes me think it's a Justin Bieber quote. So I'm pretty sure it's a Justin Bieber quote.
I love the words.
All right. Justin Bieber quote.
Metallica
Stevie, what do you think?
I don't
rapping
even
out.
know, but I love them.
You love them?
Don't kill you.
Whoever wrote that is awesome.
Okay. Well,
Make you more strong.
Mo strong.
It's got to be Metallica.
Stevie's decided
Yeah.
not to.
No,
he's
it's
weighing in
Metallica.
on
It's
Metallica.
Metallica,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, Augie. Last chance to change your mind. Is it Metallica or is it Bieber?
I think it's Bieber.
Oh, I thought you said Metallica first. You're going with Bieber?
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I said
said Bieber.
originally.
Okay.
Yeah, I did say Bieber.
It is not Bieber. It is Metallica.
Oh.
No point to you. Yeah, I don't know what song that's in, but that is a legitimate Metallica lyric.
Is it extra points if I tell you the song?
No.
Damn it.
Speaking of which, Stevie, now it's your turn to earn a point.
Okay.
You can't fly unless you let yourself fall.
Yeah, you can, first of all. Don't fucking listen to that stupid
You
shit.
can't fly unless you let yourself fall. Is that a Bieber quote or a Metallica lyric?
That's a Bieber quote.
Stevie's going with Bieber. Augie, what do you think?
Clearly, it's a Metallica lyric, because, like, Justin Bieber doesn't know anything about aviation.
But a lot about falling.
That's true.
All right, Stevie, final answer.
I think I'm going to stick with Bieber.
Augie's sticking with Bieber for the second time in a row.
That's me.
Man, being Bieber's best bud is working for you. That's another point. He's up to 2 points. Well done,
Bieber's
Stevie.
best bud. With a
All
triple
right.
B.
Augie.
What's up, B3?
Augie. My lifestyle determines my death style.
Whoa.
My lifestyle determines my death style. Is that a Metallica lyric or is it a Justin Bieber quote?
I'm just going to say it's a Metallica
Got
lyric
nothing.
and
on
hope
it.
to God that I'm right at least once today.
All right, Stevie.
That's so difficult. I don't even know it all. I'm going to just say Bieber because we have a connection.
Okay.
Apparently.
All right, Augie, final answer. Are you sticking with your original answer or are you switching?
Yes, you can go and connect with Bieber. It's fine.
So you're sticking with Metallica, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That will get you a point. It is a
Yay.
Metallica
Nice,
lyric.
dude. Nice. Hell yeah.
Well done. All right. Here's your next line. If you go to Taco Bell, that doesn't make you a taco. If you go to Taco Bell,
I swear to
that doesn't
God, if
make
this
you
is
a
Metallica
taco.
lyric.
Is it a Metallica lyric or is it a Justin
Holy
Bieber
fuck.
quote?
I forgot to breathe.
If you go to Taco Bell, that doesn't make you a taco.
I hope to God it's Metallica. God, please let this be Metallica. I'm choosing Metallica.
Okay. He's choosing Metallica. Augie, what do you think?
I think he's on crack.
You think it's Bieber?
Yeah.
All right,
Oh my
Stevie.
God,
it's
it doesn't
Buddy
make you a
Bieber.
taco.
Stevie,
That's a great lyric, though.
final answer.
Oh, no, Metallica. That's a good lyric.
You're going with Metallica.
Yeah, that's like music, like masterpiece right there.
That is no point. That is philosophy handed down by Bieber.
Yeah, I could have
so
told you
good.
that.
It's so good.
He was trying to make the argument that going to church doesn't make you a Christian.
It doesn't.
But this doesn't logically follow.
But you didn't have to say it that way.
That's
If
that.
you go to Taco Bell, it doesn't make you a taco. What the fuck?
So close yet so far away, you know?
Okay.
He had the great like feeling behind it. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Augie, here's your chance to catch up.
Catch up.
Here's the next line.
Oh my God, please.
I'm madly in anger with you. I'm madly in anger with you.
I'm going to say Metallica and call it a day.
Okay.
These words are the best.
Stevie.
These fucking lyrics
Stevie
are
absolutely
ridiculous.
loves this. Stevie, do you think it's Metallica or do you think it's Bieber?
Oh, Metallica. But God, this is great.
Okay, you also go Metallica.
Yeah. I'm
Augie,
in
are you
agreement.
sticking with Metallica? or
Yeah,
are you
I
switching?
mean, I hope it's Metallica.
Okay, and it is Metallica. That's another
tying
point.
it up.
I'm like, please, no more philosophy from Bieber.
All right, well, let's see about this next line. Stevie,
head
this one's
fucking
yours.
Yeah.
Stevie, if no one cared about power, no one would have wars.
Oh, that's Metallica.
If no one cared about power, no one would have wars. That's a Metallica lyric.
That could be anybody.
I mean, it really could, but I'm really hoping it's Metallica.
Okay. Augie, what do you think?
It's just genuinely, it could be anybody. So
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards Metallica, but just be the devil's advocate. I'm going to say Bieber.
I think Metallica is more anti-war than Bieber is. I don't think he realizes what's going on in the world.
All right, so Stevie, final answer?
Yeah, final answer.
You're sticking with Metallica.
Correct, sir.
That is no point.
Fucking
that is
shitballs.
Bieber. That is a drop of wisdom from Justin Bieber.
Dude, that kid's like got some words. He should write those songs.
I mean, that's like throwing a fucking tennis ball down a fucking wide cave. Like, you can't miss with that one.
I mean, yeah. It's true.
All right, Augie, here's your last line from this list. It's my world, you can't have it.
That's definitely a Bieber quote. That's definitely a Bieber quote.
Stevie?
I want to say it's a Metallica lyric. I 100% really do. But this time it's fucked up, but it probably is Bieber, even though he should make a song.
All right, it's
it.
my world, you can't have it.
No, it's got to be Metallica.
Augie, final answer.
Yes, Metallica.
Bieber for 100.
Augie goes with Bieber and does not get the point. That is a Metallica lyric, 100%.
Damn.
Could have gone
And
either way.
Stevie, this is your chance to claim the lead. You are
Oh,
currently
shoot.
tied at 2 apiece.
Oh my
Stevie,
gosh,
the
yeah.
final line on this list, I am the table. Is this a Metallica lyric, or is it a Justin Bieber quote? I am the table.
Is that their I am a walrus?
I am a wall. I am a wall.
I am the table.
I am the table.
Oh, God damn it. Metallica. I got to end strong in Metallica. You guys make it a good lyric, please.
All right, Augie, what do you think?
I mean, it's got to be Bieber, right?
High off his ass, right?
High
That's
off
what I was
his fucking
thinking.
ass.
Yeah, he's sniffing his own
Okay.
ass and got high, and now he thinks he's a table.
High off his own fumes.
All right, well, it could be either one. Stevie, final answer, please.
Worst comes to worst, I tie it with Augie right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
So I'm going to go with Metallica, my initial
He's
instinct.
going with Metallica.
Yes.
We do not have a tie. Stevie gets the point.
Yeah.
It is a Metallica lyric.
I did a thing on something I know nothing
But
about.
that's okay, Augie. We have a second
Ah,
list.
shit.
List number 2.
Are these Anne Frank quotes,
Oh,
Oh, I got this one.
or
no.
are they quotes from the TV show The Office?
oh no.
What the fuck?
Are these quotes from the TV show The Office, the U.S. version, or are they actual Anne Frank quotes?
You're a terrible person.
Well, we'll see. Stevie is going to start off this list, and you are in the lead, so you can extend your lead if you get
shit.
this right. Stevie, here's the quote.
Yes.
There's a lot of beauty in ordinary things. Is that Anne Frank, or is it The Office?
Fucking son of a bitch.
I wish I watched The Office now.
I didn't, and I know anything can be true.
Yeah, I know. He's probably quoting Anne Frank in The Office. That's going to be the trick question here. I'm going to go with Anne Frank.
Honestly,
Stevie's going with Anne Frank.
Correct.
Okay. Augie, what do you think about that quote? There's a lot of beauty in ordinary things.
that seems like a Michael quote, doesn't it?
Michael Scott, I think is his
Yeah,
name.
Michael Scott. Michael.
I think so.
Shit. No, it's got to be Anne Frank.
You're going Anne Frank as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Stevie, final answer, Anne Frank or The Office?
We're going with Anne Frank. I'm a
And
huge
you are
supporter.
wrong. It is from The Office.
Shit,
The
I should have
final-
went with my first hunch.
The final episode. It's one of the last lines in The Office.
Sir, I believe at one time she did quote that before The Office was even created, so technically.
She might have said something similar, but she did not say those exact words.
Everybody said something at some point.
All right, here is the
Everybody said
second quote.
something.
Augie, this is your chance to catch up. Would I rather be feared or loved? Easy. Both.
Oh,
Office.
Going Office?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Stevie,
no.
you think that's Anne Frank?
I do. I read her Revenge Diary.
Anne Frank.
Anne
quote.
Frank's Revenge Diary.
Yeah.
Anne Frank 2. Anne Frank Harder.
I'm not getting into that
Frank
again.
too.
I'm not getting hate again for getting into that.
The
but
Art of War.
Go
written
check out
by
that next
Anne Frank.
episode.
Anne Frank 2. Anne Franker.
Anne Frankenstein.
And
All right.
Frank with a
Augie,
vengeance.
final answer. Was that an Anne Frank quote or was it from The Office? Would I
was The
rather be
Office.
feared or loved? Easy. Both is indeed The Office. Augie has tied this game.
Ah, man.
All right.
Sorry,
we're-
I've heard that one.
We're back to Stevie. Stevie,
Yes.
you have more fun as a follower, but you make more money as a leader. Was this an Anne Frank quote or was it from The Office?
If I just stick with Anne Frank all the way down here, I gotta get at least one. So I'm gonna go with Anne Frank until I get a point.
You want to go with Anne Frank
Yeah.
again? Okay. Augie,
I think this one was Anne Frank.
you have more fun as a follower, but you make more money as a leader.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Yeah.
think it could have been Anne Frank. All right, both of you are saying Anne Frank. Stevie, do you want to change your mind, or are you sticking with Anne Frank?
No, I trust Augie's choice.
Okay. In that case, no point for you. That is from The Office.
suck.
Should never
So
trust my
much,
choice.
Augie. Why don't you learn some history? God.
God damn.
Augie, we're back to you, and this is your first opportunity to take the lead
Oh,
in
shit.
this game.
Okay, yeah.
Here's the quote. I am running away from my responsibilities, and it feels good. I am running away from my responsibilities, and it feels good. Is that Anne Frank or The Office?
You couldn't possibly switch it to Anne Frank already, right? It's got to be The Office. Again.
Okay. Stevie?
I'm backing my girl, Anne Frank. Yeah, I got you.
It's going with Anne Frank again. All
Never
right.
betraying.
So Stevie says The Office, or sorry, Stevie says Anne Frank. Augie says The Office. Augie, are you changing your answer? Or are you sticking with The Office?
Gotta stick with.
And that will give you the lead.
What
Yeah.
the frick, man? These
It
are
was
difficult.
from The Office.
I'm gonna switch, and that's where it's gonna fuck with me.
All right, Stevie. This is your chance to tie it up. Here's the next quote. Stevie.
Yeah.
In spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart. In spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart.
I don't know. Pass it to Augie. Let's see what he has to say.
Oh, you decided not to go with Anne Frank this time. All right.
I'm
We'll see.
weighing
We'll see.
my options.
Augie, what do you think?
Totally The Office.
Okay. All right, Stevie, what are you going to do? You sticking with the game plan?
I have no game plan.
Or has
His
it
game
been...
plan was to cheat off me, but I decided to give the wrong answer or the right answer. He don't fucking know.
I gotta go with Anne Frank.
You got to go with Anne Frank.
Come on,
He sticks
Anne.
with-
Come
I
on,
couldn't
Annie.
possibly have done 5 Office quotes
Oh, I
in
hate
a row,
you so
could
much
I?
right now.
Of course not. It is an Anne Frank quote. It's one of the
Oh,
most famous Anne Frank quotes.
I was trying to get you to fucking choose The
and
Office.
Stevie does pick Anne Frank. He gets the point for that. Well done.
I was trying to double bluff.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Augie,
okay,
we're
me.
over to you.
Fucker.
You're tied again. This is another chance to take the lead, Augie. Dead people receive more flowers than living ones because regret is stronger than gratitude. Dead people receive more flowers than living ones because regret is stronger than gratitude.
Not wrong.
Is that an Anne Frank quote or is it from The Office?
It's not that I don't want to give her credit for saying something like this, but this is profound enough to actually be an Office quote.
Okay, you're going with The Office for now?
Yeah.
Stevie, what do you think?
You went the wrong way. It's Anne Frank. It's 100% Anne Frank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why, did you just look it up?
No.
You are on your
don't
phone.
look
What the fuck
stuff
are you
up.
doing? You can't cheat during the game, you son of a bitch.
I got a weird
You son of a
message,
bitch.
And I just wanted to make sure everything was okay.
God damn it. All
Sorry.
right. Augie, he may or may not have cheated. So what do you want to do? Do you want to stick with your
I'm gonna
original
stick with The
answer?
Office.
I can't
No,
type
like I
a regular
said,
text
it's not that I don't think
message
she
correctly,
couldn't
let
have said
alone-
something like this. I'm not 100% sure, but this is just profound enough.
Okay. Well, the fact of the matter is you do not get a point. This is an Anne Frank
Okay.
quote.
Fair.
She actually said that.
Oh, wow.
Good.
So
Did she
we're
actually
back
say these things,
to
or did she just write 'em
Stevie.
down?
There are 4 quotes left. These are all
Same
written.
difference.
They would all have been written
Oh,
down
okay.
in Anne Frank's case, I think.
Okay. I just didn't know because I was curious.
There are 4 quotes left. You both are tied. Fuck. So it's going to come down to these 4.
Okay.
Stevie, the next quote. I have a warm blanket and several cozy pillows. I read a chapter of a book and then it's lights out by 8:30.
This is so difficult, is all I'm saying.
Is that an Anne Frank quote or is it from The Office? I'll read it again. I have a warm blanket and several cozy pillows. I read a chapter of a book and then it's lights out by 8:30.
It does sound familiar. I'm going to go with Anne Frank. It actually does sound
You're
pretty
going with
familiar.
Anne Frank?
Yeah, because I know there
Okay.
was a schedule of stuff she had to do.
Augie, what do you think?
Yeah, morbidly, I think that is true.
Yeah.
Okay. We're back to Stevie. Final answer.
Final answer, sir. Miss Frank.
Anne Frank. No point to you. That is from The Office.
No
Oh,
shit.
Wow.
Yeah, that is from The Office. That is a
was
character
just morbid.
describing her nighttime routine.
Okay. See, out of context,
fair.
it's morbid when you compare the two
Yeah.
of how it
Dang.
Why do you think I picked it? We're back over to Augie.
Devious.
evil.
Augie, here's the next quote.
Evil.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going.
Handbrake. No, The Office.
Going with The Office. Okay. Stevie.
That one is Anne Frank. She's just starting to write in her journal at this point. She doesn't know where to start.
Okay.
I gotta stop giving you answers.
It's an interesting idea.
It's the right
Augie,
idea. That's why.
final answer is that sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. Is that Anne Frank or The Office?
It's Michael Scott. It's The Office.
It 100% is Michael Scott. That's
Aw,
another
man.
point to Augie. He has taken the lead, and there are just 2 quotes left.
You're really good at this.
Stevie, you need this quote to stay in the game.
It's 50-50.
Stevie, sometimes I get so bored I just want to scream, and then sometimes I actually do scream.
No. Office. Oh, I can't stray. I can't do it.
She can't-
I can't.
can't walk
I can't even
away.
get to the second part where it comes back to me and say it. I can't, Anne Frank.
Okay. He says Anne Frank.
think she does it.
Augie.
Yeah, Stevie, you got it. No, it's The Office.
Okay. We're back to Stevie. Are you sticking with Anne Frank, or are you switching to The Office?
I'm sticking with Anne Frank. I got my morals, sir.
Then I'm afraid that's no point.
Come
This is
on.
from The Office.
Try to warn you.
Our last quote goes to Augie. Augie, this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning. Is this from Anne Frank or is it from The Office? This is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning.
This one I think is Anne Frank.
Okay. Stevie,
I agree.
you agree?
Yeah, 100%.
Nothing more to say about it.
Yeah, no.
All right,
no,
Augie,
it
are you
is.
sticking with
Great
Anne Frank or not?
The Office.
You're switching to The Office.
Oh, you backstabbing bastard.
Wow. He threw away that point, but as it was an Anne Frank quote, 100%.
Yeah.
But as it happens, it didn't matter. Augie had already won this game,
Yeah.
5 points to 4.
Very nice. Augie.
Congratulations,
Very nice,
Augie.
sir.
Well done.
That was awesome.
Just wanted
Applause,
that sudden
applause.
like, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm like, you're so quick to do the applause when someone else wins.
Yeah.
You seem
Never
to
do it
forget
yourself.
most often when you win.
I need
yeah.
an applause button over here. I'll get one going.
Well done. All right, so Augie has clearly won that game. He is up 3 points to 0.
Shoot.
Stevie has to try and tie the game. We're going to play game 3 worth 3 points. It's either going to be a draw or Augie's going to have a full court sweep. I forgot what we called it. A full house? I don't know. Whatever the fuck.
A hat trick.
A clean sweep. That's what it was. A
That's the
clean
word.
sweep.
Because sports talk, guys.
Yes, sports talk. Sports talk is hard. I don't do sports. Anyway.
Sports ball.
Go USA Hockey.
Hell yeah.
It was incredible.
Oh my god. Yeah, I got to watch them as they were working on my
The
teeth.
ladies' game was so good.
So amazing.
Anyway, sorry. We're going to go to break now.
Hockey, sorry.
When we come back, we're playing game 3 right after this.
Hey, if you're in the Western New York area and you are a fan of the green, head on over to Peace, Love, and Bud at 320 South Transit Road in Lockport, New York. Tell them BFYTW sent you. Maybe they'll hook you up.
Hey man, welcome back. It's time for game 3. Game 3 is going to be 4 out of 5 dentists. We haven't played this game in a while,
It has been a
but
bit.
it's back.
You know that fifth dentist is such an asshole.
Such an asshole.
Sorry.
I've got 5 surveys asking questions like, what percentage of Americans believe in ghosts, blah, blah, blah. And one player is going to try and guess the exact percentage. If they're within 10 points, high or low, they'll get a point. The other player will then guess whether the actual answer is higher or lower. And they'll get a point if they are correct.
Cool.
After all 5 surveys, the player with the highest score wins the game and gets 3 episode points. So you each have a chance to earn a point on every single one of these, but you're going to switch back and forth as to whether you pick the percentage or go higher or lower. And since Stevie, you lost the last game, you have the choice. Do you want to guess the percentage first, or would you rather go higher or lower first?
It's always hard to set it.
I know. I am going to go percentage first.
Okay. In that case, Augie, you will be guessing higher or lower on this survey. Stevie, in a February 2026 survey, what percentage of Super Bowl watchers remembered seeing Ted Danson in one of the commercials? How many Super Bowl watchers remembered seeing Ted Danson in one of the commercials?
I'm going to say 39%.
39%
Yes.
says Stevie. Augie, is the actual percentage higher or lower than 39%?
I think it's going to be just a little bit higher.
Augie says higher. All right.
Fair.
In that case, the actual percentage of Super Bowl watchers who remembered seeing Ted Danson in one of the commercials, 29%.
Oh.
Stevie was just within range. He gets a point, but Augie said higher and was wrong. He gets nothing.
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
Yeah, there was a list of celebrities that they named
Damn.
who were in the commercials. Lady Gaga came in first with 49%.
Oh wow.
Okay.
That's fair.
At
They're
the
like hidden ones.
highest percentage, only half of the people who watched the Super Bowl
That's awesome.
could say that Lady Gaga was in a commercial, but 29% said they remembered Ted Danson.
They don't know unless you see their name.
Yeah. Well, maybe they had to write the name and people just didn't know Ted
Yeah, who that
Danson's
was.
actual name.
Where
her name
Possibly.
tag.
I don't know. I don't know how they ran the survey. Anyway.
Eh.
So Stevie takes an early lead, but there's 4 polls left. This time, Augie, you're going to give the exact percentage on this survey. In a January 2026 survey, what percentage of people who identify as Gen Z said that they primarily discover new TV shows through social media?
Z?
Yeah. Okay. This is going to be high, I think. Which
What percentage of Gen Z people said that they discover new TV shows through social media more than any other way?
I'm going to say probably close to. Fuck it. 69%.
69% says Augie. Stevie, what do you think? Do you think the percentage is actually higher or is it lower than 69%?
I'm gonna say it's lower, but not by much.
Okay. Stevie says lower. The actual percentage of Gen Z people who say that they primarily discover new TV shows through social media is 71%. Augie was off by
Jeez,
2
dude, nice.
and gets a point.
Nice.
By the way, if
It's
you
a lot.
manage to get it exactly right, I will give you 2 points.
Yeah, that's
because
fair.
that's
so close,
Because that's
but yeah.
incredible.
That's great.
But
Wow.
Stevie said lower instead of higher. Stevie gets no point. It is tied up 1-1.
Nice. This is awesome. Hell yeah.
You guys are really good at the percentages so far. Not so good
So
at the
far.
higher lower.
This one
usually
this one
usually
makes
the
it
higher
worse.
lower is the easier one.
Yeah.
You would
Yeah,
think, but
yeah.
not working out that way this
We're
time.
different.
No.
You're
We're
different. You're different, and I love it. Stevie, your next poll, you are going to give the exact percentage to this. In a January 2026 poll about the accuracy of American estimations of demographics, people were asked to estimate what percentage of adults fit in certain criteria, much like you are now. So bearing that in mind, and bearing in mind that the real percentage of Americans who own a gun is 32%, what percentage was the average guess of the percentage of Americans who own a gun? In other words, what percentage did people think was correct about how many Americans own a gun?
They said how many originally?
The correct amount, the actual percentage of
Right.
Americans who own a gun is 32%.
32%. Okay.
How wrong were the people guessing, or were they right? It's completely up to you what you
They were
think.
wrong. It's like 66%.
You're going with 66?
Yeah, it's like 1.5 guns per person or some shit.
You think it's 66%.
Yeah.
All right. Augie, do you think the actual percentage is higher or lower than 66%?
If they were wrong.
This is the percentage that they guessed.
Oh, and they guessed. Oh, I'm thinking they guessed higher than that then.
You're going higher.
I think even Americans think of the American stereotype that every American owns a gun, which is true. A lot of Americans do, but it's not like Yeah.
Fair enough.
Every American.
Okay, well, the actual percentage guessed, the actual guessed percentage,
99.
the percentage that Americans think is the correct percentage of how many Americans own a gun was 54%. It's not higher, it's lower, and Stevie was out of range.
Wow.
Nobody gets a point.
Oh, yeah,
on that
fair,
one.
fair.
I mean, yeah.
I thought that was interesting. It is the widest gap of everything that I saw in that survey. They also did trans people. What percentage of people are trans? People estimated 12%. It's actually 1.
I was going to
Probably
say, it's
not.
like, it's only like
It's
1% of the
1%
population
of the
at
population
most.
is trans at most. It might even be less than
I was
going to
say it's probably point something. Yeah.
But the fact that
0.8.
people thought 12% of people were trans is just kind of, and that's the average. That's kind of mind blowing.
Right.
But anyway, let's move on. Our next poll, it's still tied up. Augie, you are going to give me the exact percentage to this. And you'll love this one. In a December 2025 poll, what percentage of Americans say that AI could pose a threat to humanity?
If you say 100, they're going to know.
In a December 2025 poll, what percentage of Americans say that AI could pose a threat to humanity?
I'm going to say 54.
54% says Augie. Stevie, is it higher or lower than 54%?
I really hope we don't have as many idiots as we really have, and I hope it's higher.
You say higher.
Yeah.
All right. In a December 2025 poll, what percentages of Americans said that AI could pose a threat to humanity? Augie said 54. It is actually 77. It is not within 10, but it is higher. Stevie gets a point.
Yes. Got one.
All right. It is 2-1 in Stevie's favor. This last poll is going to determine it. And Stevie, you get to choose the percentage.
Oh, sweet.
In a December 2025 survey regarding barriers to purchasing an electric car, what percentage of Americans said the main reason they wouldn't buy an electric car was the range that they could drive without a charge?
Percent of Americans,
What
correct?
percentage of Americans said the main reason they wouldn't buy an electric car is how far they could drive without getting a charge?
72.
72.
Yeah.
Says Stevie.
Yeah.
Augie?
I'm thinking lower.
Augie says lower. Okay. Augie's 1 point behind. If he's right and you're not within 10, Stevie, Augie will have tied the game and you'll both get 3 points, which means he wins the episode.
Can I change my answer?
No.
Yeah.
Or you could have won outright.
No.
In this survey regarding barriers to purchasing an electric car, what percentage of Americans said the main reason they wouldn't buy an electric car was the range they could drive without a charge? Stevie, you said?
72.
72. The
Didn't
actual
cheat.
range? 49%.
Yeah.
It is lower, so Augie gets a point,
Nice,
which means
dude.
you both have 2 points.
We won together.
At the end of the game, you both get 3 points, which
Yay.
means Augie wins the episode 6-3.
Oh.
Yeah. Math.
Damn. I forgot about the first 3.
The other points. Yeah.
I mean, Augie did win, like, he did get the maximum amount of points you can get out of the game, but you made sure he didn't get a clean sweep either.
Fuck no. I made him work for it this
You did
time.
make him work for it. That was
Yeah, it was fun.
the list game was perfect. You guys were back
That
and
was
forth
great.
on that. That was
No,
a
I
really
loved
good
all of
game.
it, dude. This was wonderful.
All right, well, we'll just have to do it again.
Fuck
Or
yeah.
300 more
Yeah.
times.
All the end. Hell yeah.
All right, that's going to be it from us. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, just follow us anywhere. You can go to BFYTW Podcast on most of our socials. You can follow me at Pantsasarian. You can follow Stevie at.
Midnight Smoke.
You can follow Augie at.
Augie Doggy 08.
You can follow the show, as I said, at BFYTW Podcast. You can follow Kerosene Letter, who did our music for this and most other episodes of the show. You can also send us emails at bfytwpodcast@gmail.com. You can also go to our website, bfytwpod.com, where you'll find links to us and all the cool things us and all of our friends are doing, as well as a special, on the Contact Us page, there's a widget that'll let you leave us a voicemail. And if we like it, we'll play it during the mailbag section of the show. which we still have to record. I've just remembered. So, you can leave us a message there. You can send us an email and leave us a message. Either way works. And if you really enjoyed the show and you want to help support it, go to patreon.com/BFYTW. You can follow us for free. That helps right there. And you do get a lot of extra stuff just for following for free. It costs nothing. And there is a bunch of extra stuff that you get just for following. But if you wanted to be a legend, you could join the ranks of such people as Mexigun, Colin and Donna Meggs, Justin B, Kristen F, David A, 8-Bit, Bridget from Long Island, David M, Aaron R, Jeffermy F, The Gate Leapers, Bill M, Crunchy, DJ Xanthus, Crystal D, 2F Jeff, Gina Wells, Matt, Native Pixie, and Ian. Thank you so much for supporting the show at the one and only tier, which is $5 a month. That's it. We're not asking for a lot. And if you give us that, we can improve our show in numerous ways, do more stuff with the things we can do. We can do more game shows for charity, all kinds of fun stuff that we can do if you help us out by backing us on Patreon. So please check it out. And like I said, if you want to check it out, you can follow for free. But the $5 tier gives you everything. And we've been doing this for years. So when I say everything, I mean there's a lot you're going to be able to go through. So that is going to be it from us. And I say the why. Because fuck you, that's why.